Hi, my name is Tamer Zamin, and in this video, I'm going to share with you how to find lending programs or investment programs and government grants and how to leverage them for your benefit. For the past few years, my organization has been working with experienced investors and entrepreneurs that have entrepreneurial projects and require funding. What we do that nobody else can do is we take the amount of capital you've already secured and we go to various banks, we put up our capital and our assets and we multiply your capital by 2 times, 3 times, we go up to 10 times and invest that money into your business, depending obviously on how much capital you need and our risk profile and things like that. And one of the questions I'm getting all the time is, Tamer, how can I access new lines of credit? Or how can I access capital from wherever I can access capital from? The truth is, after the coronavirus, what we've noticing is a lot of families, unfortunately, a lot of businesses like restaurants have not been able to pay for their leases, their mortgages like that. And so the banks have seen a lot of default. And as a result of that and government stimulus, funding that has gone out to people, taxes have become higher, but also banks are a lot shyer or slower in providing lines of credit. And that's the unfortunate part. The new opportunity it creates is for organizations like mine that goes in with their assets to financial institutions and gets new lines of credit kind of thing. What I find is that there are lots of government incentive programs out there that business owners and experienced investors don't know about. Oftentimes the banks are really bad at marketing them specifically to communities that the grants or stimulus are designed for. The government grants, I find having a really good government grant writer, or one that has had like the one that we use, Fred, has been doing it for over 20 years. But if you can find a government grant writer who's been in the business for over 12 years, oftentimes they know where the hidden money is and which government agency that, and then they can help write you a grant or write you the business case you need for you to be successful at getting that grant. So I highly recommend anybody to talk to any grant writer that's experienced and say, hey, can you help me with my business and go help me get a government grant? That's absolutely paramount. Now, once you have the government grant, a creative way to think about it is that project requires funding. However, if you take that money now and go to your bank, imagine I want to buy a house and I put 20% down but as a down payment for the house, I can ask my bank to give me a loan on 80%. So what if there was a way where, again, every scenario is different. I wouldn't recommend it for all scenarios, but depending on the grant writer and the agreement with the grant writer, is there a way that you could take the grant money and leverage it with your bank and get that 80% top up from your bank? So if you got a grant for, let's say, $2 million and you put that down as a down payment with your bank, you could maybe get another $8 million. And now you have $10 million. With that $10 million, you fulfill on the grant that you got for $2 million. But $10 million can go a lot farther in a lot of businesses than $2 million can. So imagine with $10 million, like if I was in real estate, I could buy more land. If I was into oil exploration, I can drill more. If I was in technology, I can build more software or whatever it is you can do. But 10 million goes far longer than 2 million. So I recommend if you're interested in getting new line of credit, new ways to get money is to look at grant writers as a possibility. Experienced ones that can tell you can find grants. Pretty much a lot of governments around the planet have stimulus programs, have economic incentive programs where they give you the cash on a grant basis. And so having a grant writer that knows which ones to go after, how to get them, how to write a business plan for whatever, that money is just, it's worth a lot. Or that talent is worth a lot of money. And then the second piece of there is that think about how do you leverage that money depending on the grant and who the grant writer is if you can, with a financial institution that will use that 20% to give you a top up for 80%. And if you have the right business plan, man, this is an awesome time to acquire cash flow businesses, whether it's real estate or whether it's a guy who wants to retire from a cash flow positive company, or even start a new business, and then really succeed at it. My name is Tamer Zaman. If you like this video, please put thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I look forward to the opportunity of working with you and your team.